Hey everybody on the Galactic Space Tube. I am here in a brand new Mamba that I am able to get some access to while the commander is out in the station. Let's take a look and do a full tour while we have the chance. Let's get started. What we see when we first get into our ship, it looks really awesome and futuristic even for Elite Dangerous. Notice we have a keyboard tray here. They removed the keyboard, unlike the other ships that still have the old-fashioned keyboard. They just pulled the keyboard out. So we are over here on the left-hand panel, and we've got a really awesome interface here. Let's see what we have here. We've got Avionics Interface, onboard network, frame shift diagnostics, hardpoint management. Got a little view of the ship here, all little systems that are active. Got cooling solution, water temperature. Apparently this is a water-cooled ship. Okay, cool. PCU integrity, shield Mark 1 recharge, atmospheric protocol, utility functions, and then we've got like a little command prompt here. Signal source intensity, searching all kinds of signal sources. And we've got an overview of the cockpit. Door status open. It's got like airflow status. That is so neat. So then we've also, next to that, got ourselves another little update panel, which is so cool. System information, recent transactions, save coordinates, and installed apps. Apparently we have apps in this new one here. We've got like a little music app, we've got Galnet, we've got all kinds of little ones. We've got a little Zorgon Peterson app, settings, all kinds of settings. We've got speaker configuration. We can set the sound system. That is so cool. Over here, we've got our ventilation duct with a temperature control for the back and the front. That's really convenient and nice. Got a little hard disk or some sort of data interface over here with little buttons and switches. Looks like an old FireWire port almost. Below that. Ship registration. Okay, Canon, let's get on this. Let's figure out what this is here. MMBA 01 JTC BTF GRH 95 CLR. I wonder, are those initials of maybe some of the designers? But let's figure that out. I love the shine on these panels. It's so neat. MMB1 JC2. And we've got another designated hardware installed by FD1 qualified personnel. Always good to know. Little caution signs. Now, one thing I wanted to show you up here at the front is that the commander has these little storage packs over here, these little storage compartments. And if you look in the left one, squeeze around over here, you'll notice he's got a little bottle of something here. He's got some little like diskettes, and he's also got like a taser in there. You got to be able to be safe when you're stopping in really, shifty starports. You never know what's going on in there. So there's a little taser in there. That is so cool. The little straps and little ways to get in there. It's so neat. You've got wires coming out of the left side panel over here. Now down below, what have we got down below here? Let's take a look. Got some little access ports here. We've got our fire extinguisher. Can't be too safe. Some little drawers there on the left side. Underneath, let's reach underneath this panel here. And we've got warning, foam seal, pressure seal. So we've got pressure seals down in the floor here. A little cable interface over here connecting two systems, it looks like. Some little bit of cable management going on right there. The front of the ship here. Nice shiny Zorgon Peterson holo display. Just very, very nice. Some little wires underneath here going down it. We've got a strange little open access panel underneath the ship down here. It's very cool. Now we have some wires going on under here as well on the right side. Very interesting. More panels on the right side. Let's go over and take a look at the right side. Okay, now over here on the right side, we seem to have the same pressure seal here, the foam seal. Got some more little access panels. Little ventilation and ports here. Keep clear from this section here. On this side, we've got the armature from the keyboard tray, but there's no actual tray, but they kept the armature. Probably want to remove that for weight savings, huh? Now on this side, this access compartment, little removable hatch here. Now this little storage compartment I love. Commander has a Zorgon Peterson mug. It's not a Hutton mug, unfortunately. A little roll of duct tape and maybe a thermos or some sort of power cell. Storing all this stuff on this side too. So I love the little details of the storage. Arc anti-reflect. Got some really modern, up-to-date glass on this ship. Capacity SLS. Rebuild 00. Caution. All these cool little details. Zorgon Peterson logo. Now behind the display here, we've got a little 01, a little display back there. Now we can get under on this side and take a look at those cables a little bit more. I love it. Now over here on the right side, we've got behind the commander a little bit. Now the commander is sitting here. Now behind that, we've got probably the speakers to our awesome speaker system. Another little data connection there. Now, I love this part now. Here's what we have, a little animated readout. We've got some more sensor readouts here. Tachometer, that's interesting. Really have a tachometer on a fusion-based ship. Irradiance levels, like a graph of the irradiance levels. This could be an animated version of the irradiance levels here. Pressure, LFO, fuel flow, external temperature, result of the last 72 hours. And it is paused. No wonder there's their excuse for having this not animated. That is so neat. That is a really awesome feature here. So we've got CP rep, we've got little logos and designations everywhere. Let's see if we can figure these out as well, guys. SLS 101-551-8985, Bob 3. Got our wonderful little shiny Zorgon Peterson logo here. More cables going underneath and going back up. I've got the 4X Flexoclasp canopy glass. We have some very advanced glass in this ship. Now here, we have a little, look at that, maintenance records. I love it. Bridge and Bridge 2, canopy check mark. They've got their sign off on it that everything's been maintained. It's quality craftsmanship and maintenance from Zorgon Peterson. Got some systems up at the top of the cockpit as well. I'm going to have to, sorry, Mr. Headless, I'm going to have to stand on your chair to get up there and take a look at that now. Okay, so what we got up here, we have the 8012-pin mod unit. Little interfaces, little buttons and switches, another little, almost like a data cartridge that you would plug in there. Some more wiring that you can see. That is cool. I gotta get down from this chair before I fall off and land on my butt though, so. Alright, so let's take a look at the multi-crew cockpit and see what the Copilot would be seeing over there. So here we are in the cockpit seat, and you know, some folks have been saying they want to be able to switch seats and take a look and pilot the ship from up here, but I gotta say, there's, you know, the visibility is not the best up here. If you're in the middle of a firefight, you can see your pilot down there, but if you're trying to see the sides, you know, the ship kind of blocks your view there, so I don't know if that would be such a great idea. Great for multi-crew, but I don't know about the rest. We seem to have the same type of stuff going on up here. We've got a nice little grab handle here. Grab handle over here as well. We have a nice little cool new display over here. Let's get out of the chair here. Take a look over here. Now it's a little crowded here. There's not a lot of room to move. Let's take a look at this panel here. So we seem to have, see, something that you would need as a co-pilot. You've kind of got a planetary display. You've got a planet map, galaxy view, or a remote. So they were planning this. And again, hardware installed by FD1 qualified personnel. Always good. Little displays. And I like here they have SS Zorgon. So is that like, you know, the performance branch of Zorgon Peterson, since this is the racing model? So cool. Got our rear access hatch. The doors are actually kind of small. So is everyone smaller in the future? Higher gravity, things like that, or is just space a concern? We have another little display hidden all the way under the panel up here. It's a little too blurry to read. It's interesting that they have a little panel underneath here. I guess when these maintenance guys are doing work, they need to be able to see what's going on. Very interesting. Let's come around and take a look at the other side. Now, the other side here, we seem to have a little bit of a weapons loadout. Small hardpoint, little data displays. They're a little too small to read, but ammo levels and things like that. So there's little tactical displays for the Copilot here. Their little maintenance record there. A very well-maintained ship. Another display underneath as well. So let's get back over to the front of the ship. Okay, guys, I know the moment you guys have all been waiting for is to check out that cool lower deck. Let's see what is down there. Let's get down this ladder here and take a look. Okay, let's take a look down here. We are down in the lower level, and this is so cool. We've got some more, let's see, we have low removable hatches, little data interface to get to the lower decks. Get out these doors. Now, I'm 6 foot tall, so that's a little bit taller than me. I have to duck down a little bit, but, you know, maybe a little bit cramped, but hey, it's a combat racing ship. It's not for luxury, so what do you expect? Got our ladder up to the Copilot's chair. Now, I love the section over here. Take a look at this. We have a spare Remlock suit sitting here in a little station. This is so cool with a little access panel to get to it. Got the Remlock sitting there. Take a look at that. What do we have over here? Little panels. We've got some cargo nets for storing things. There's really nothing in there at the moment. Nice little lighting on the conduits and wires. A couple more panels up here as well. Different settings and controls. Caution. Got some large pipes. Some really large hoses and things over here. Take a look at down here. We've got a little storage area below the pilot's chair. He's got all his junk inside there. Storage bay 02. He's got boxes and canisters and all kinds of neat stuff. Would you take a look over here? Look at that. We've got the OG Mamba, MBOG. The OG version of the Mamba, which is what it used to look like. I love it. A little homage to the old one. Got some canisters here. We have another fire extinguisher. Can't be too safe. I love the systems and things. Caution, warning. Little access system for these canisters. Lock release access. CP Mamba. Another little storage section. Access panels and these connections in these systems. Oh, what does he got here? He's got a little canister and a little cardboard box in this cargo net. I love this storage bay. Let's open this up and let's get inside here, see what's in there. Okay, here we are inside the storage bay. Storage bay 02. He's got all kinds of neat stuff in here. This is probably all his junk for living in this ship. It's a huge ship. We've only got access to the cockpit. Boxes and canisters and all kinds of neat stuff. He's got a mess of wires down here. He needs to do some cable management here. Zorgan Peterson, there seems to be something in here. CKGKY. There's something crosswise with the O. I can't quite tell what that is. Got some nice little canisters here. There's nothing over here but a little space for something else that can go there. Possibly another storage bay like this. I love this ship, guys. Bump my head if I stand up all the way, though, so I need to be careful in this little storage bay. This is fantastic. Let's get back up to the pilot's chair. And that is it, guys. That is the interior of the Mamba. I hope you liked it. We may do a couple more of these in the future, but I love the little details of these new ships. Maybe we should do the crate next. Let's take a look at that. It's fantastic. Thank you, everybody.